kitchen, mama's in the field. Murder in the hen house, mud flung high upon the hill. A rooster in the dooryard, just leaning on the horn. With the wind so sweetly blowing through the ripe burning corn. Hey me, hey mama, where you been for so long, for so long? Hey me, hey mama, where you been? Tell me where you been for so long. Mike's music method. Come on in, y'all. Today we are doing another song sponsored by the dear Dusty. So everyone down below, thank Dusty for sponsoring this song. A song by Ferrell. Am I saying that right? Ferrell. Yeah. Hey me, hey mama. She's actually a relatively new artist performing music. The version I do here is the live one, actually off of her YouTube channel. It's the first one that pops up. Dusty wanted this particular one done, and she uses a flat pick. So we got a flat picker. You can use your fingers if you want. That's fine. But this is not a hard piece, so it's not easy, but if you got some guitar experience picking, strumming, you should be able to do this one. There are some really cool runs, so I'm not going to say it's not a challenge, but it's not like a really difficult piece. So this is a great one to add to the flat picking repertoire. When you get this one done, check out Moonlight Song by Blaze Foley. And if you guys just happen to find this channel, subscribe, like. I never say that, but I probably should. And you should subscribe. The only reason I'm saying it and thought of it is because I've got so many songs on this channel. Guys, if you like Townes Van Zandt, Blaze Foley, John Prine, Mississippi John Hurt, Dylan, I've got a ridiculous amount of videos. I think I have I have over 250 videos. I don't know how many of those are tutorials, but well north of 100. So sub to the channel, go to my website, mikesmusicmethod.com. You can browse through the tab section. Another way to do it is I have some playlists on YouTube as well where you can search. But at some point I do want a nice alphabetical order of all my songs, so I'll get that done. But welcome to the channel. We are going to go measure by measure, note for note through this whole song. I know you guys are all at different skill levels. Remember, you can always skip the parts that are easy. Go backwards for the parts that are hard. The timestamps down below are going to be your best friend. At the end of the song, I do slow run-throughs of each section, so that'll be helpful. Once you learn the first bit, jump to the slow run-throughs at the end, practice it a bunch, then maybe learn the verse, jump to the slow run-through. So I'm here to be your teacher through this whole thing. If it's too easy for you, again, just jump ahead. Go at your own pace. But if you're anywhere beginner level, even intermediate, practice slow, go slow. You don't learn a song in a day. So bookmark this and practice over and over again. Comment down below. I'm happy to encourage you guys and give you encouragement. And the Zoom meetings. I do weekly Zoom meetings on Thursday. So you can meet. I'm there in the flesh. Well, not in the flesh, in the digital flesh. Where we can actually talk to each other. You can troubleshoot some questions. So that's always an option as well. And I do private lessons if you guys want to do that. But let's get to the song, Hey Me, Hey Mama, Ferrell. Thank you, Dusty. Hey me, hey mama, measure 1. And she is tuned in E flat. The tab I generated is from the live version. It's on her YouTube channel. So just hey me, hey mama, live, and it's that version. And so she's in E flat. I'm tuned in E standard, so you guys don't have to down tune, just to keep it simple. All right, now you can use a pick in this song or your fingers. I'd probably use my fingers, but I bet more you are using a pick for this kind of playing, and I'd probably recommend it. So I'll kind of talk about both as we go through this song. But let's dive into measure 1. We've got a basic A chord. She's picking the 5th string, down pick, and then it's down, up, and she's really only hitting the top 3 or the top 4. The most important thing to remember is after you pick that A string, you don't want to strum it again, because then you're breaking the illusion of like two guitars, right? You want that bass line to ring out uninterrupted while you're strumming. Boom. So hit the fifth, strum the top three. And just for the sake of practice, like really aim at only hitting those top three. If you hit the fourth, it's not the end of the world, but try to get better at your right hand accuracy. So we got fifth string, down, up, six, down, up. And all those down ups are just the top three. Measure two, same idea. Pick the fifth, down, up, and then she does this cool little walk. It's all on low E, it's just 0, 4, 2. So both of those together, 3, 4. And I'm doing down, up, down, down, up, down with my pick hand. All right, measure three, she starts singing here. Papa's in the kitchen. So we got an A chord, same exact thing. 5, down, up, 6, down, up, 5, down, up. But here she walks to B, C sharp. So on the A string, it's 2, 4. One more time together. 3, 4, 5, down, up, 6, down, up, 5, down, up, 2, 4. Measure 5, we go to a basic D chord here. Just gonna cruise through this as well. 4, down, up, 5, down, up, 4. Sorry, then another 4, down, up. And here, the end of measure 6, we pick 5, and then we strum up. So it's down, pick 5, and strum up. Now, important technique thing, even though you're just picking the 5th string, and usually you don't have a follow through, right? When we're like playing fast, we want as minimal follow through as possible. But with this pick strum, kind of like hybrid technique, even though you're only hitting the 5th string, I'm treating it like a strum. Like, look how far down I go there. And the reason I'm doing that, like, kind of fake strum is because I'm gonna strum up the chord next. And if I do this, then I gotta jerk my hand down out of rhythm. And the whole point of getting this right hand smooth is this like pendulum or fulcrum idea, where it's a constant down, up, right hand thing. So I'm picking 5, strumming up. Then we're lifting and hitting the fourth fret on the 4th string. So 4th fret on the D string. And right after that, she's picking that 4th string, a big follow through, even though it's just a 4th string. And then she's muting. And it's kind of, she's muting as she's like moving her hand over to the E chord that comes next. You don't even really need the chord yet, so it's just pick, up, mute, and then she hits the low E. And that might be weird for you guys, because she's still implying that D chord. I would have done it like this. Reach that 4th fret. She might have small hands, or like it might not be worth hearing the whole chord, so she's just doing just putting the mute in there. So the way I'm muting is I'm just like relaxing that finger and just gently laying my hands on the string. Don't squeeze anything, just gently laying them on there, because if you were to drop a towel or a shirt on your strings, right? It's not heavy enough to press them down, but you get that cool, chugging the train sound effect. So let's go from 5 really slow. 3, 4, we have 4th string, down, up, 5th, down, up, 4th, down, up, 5th, up. Yeah, you got it. I know you do. Oh, and a quick note, that part, if you guys are singers, that's the part that just goes, Mama's in the field.
Hey rando, person on the internet, you know you can sponsor the next song by donating money to Mike's Music Method.
Then we go into measure 7, just an E chord. Murder in the hen house, mud hung high up on the hills. So from measure 7, E chord, basic E chord, nothing fancy. 6, down, up, 5, down, up, 6, down, up, 5, down, up, 6, down, up. And then measure 9, she walks 2, but it's that big strum down, even though you're only hitting the low E. Then she kind of clicks out. occasionally, it's okay if once in a while you're just hitting open strings. It's happening so fast that it's not the end of the world, but there it seems muted again as well. So one more time, we'll go all the way from 7, 2, 3, 4, 6, down, 5, 6 again, 5, 6, then you walk. Yeah, let's keep going because the phrase ends on this A chord in measure 10, 5, down, up, 6, down, up. And you did the whole verse. Here at Mike's Music Method, at least my last 20 or 30 videos, now would be the perfect time. At the end of this video, look down below, there are timestamps, and I do slow run-throughs of each section. So now would be the perfect time to do a slow run-through of the verse, practice it a whole bunch, and then jump back to measure 11, and we'll do the chorus. Quick note before we do the chorus, that verse does repeat, and she goes all the way from the measure 2, right at the top of the verse in the tab, which is free to download at mikesmusicmethod.com. And she runs through the verse again, and then it's on that measure 10 that we just talked about that there's like the pickup for the singing, at least. So measure 10 is that, hey, me, and then it starts on A again in measure 11. So let's start from 11. It's just 5, down, up, 6, down, up, 5, down, up. Same walk as before. B, C sharp. Scrolling in my tab. 2 of the D in measure 13. 4, down, up, 5, down, up, 4, down, up, 5, up, 4. Same as before. Now the E here is a little bit different in measure 15. She starts on the, to make it go higher, right? She had that 4th, or sorry, it's a descending walking line. 4, 2, but 4, you want that 2 to be in the E shape. So I'm hitting the 2nd fret on the 4th string, in measure 15 here. Pick it, down, up, 6, down, up, 4th string again, down, up, and then it's the same walk. And measure 17, I'm just gonna keep rolling through here. So long, oh so long. This part's pretty cool, huh? I like the sound of this. And note, again, some of these mutes, she might just be hitting the open strings really quick. You decide what sounds better, or perhaps what's easier for you to play. 5th string, down, up. And then we move to the 4th fret on the A string, C sharp. And then we up mute, and then we do a G sharp, 4th fret on the low E string. So 4, 4, so we have the A, we'll do it together here, 3, 4, 5th string, down, up, 4, mute, and that's down, up, and then into 18, E chord, same idea, but it's an E chord, 6, down, up, and then we got a low, 2, 4, 2nd fret on the low E, mute up, 4th fret, mute up. Simple but effective, right? These are really cool. Not that complicated, but a lot of fun. So if you need to go back and watch all that again, please do, but we are not done quite with the chorus yet. So 17, 18, we got measure 19, 5th, down, up on an A chord, 6, down, up, 5th, down, up, same walk, 2, 4, back to the D chord. This is all repeat material. Here she does the low E again, and then back to the 5th. Was it intentional? I think so. I don't think that was a mistake, but you know, sometimes when you're picking, you don't hit the right string, or you have a little more freedom with what string you're hitting. And then in measure 25 just ends on the E chord again, 6th string, down, up, 2nd fret up, 4th fret up, same as before. All repeat material. Oh yeah, doing awesome.
Donation pitch. Guys, I don't charge for any of my content. It's all free. What? Unreal. I spend, I don't know, 4 to 20 hours making one of these, you know, tabbing out the song, learning the song, doing it all. I feel like I'm one of the few people on the internet, sometimes the only guy on the internet, who's giving really accurate tabs to these songs. And then to boot, I'm giving you measure by measure breakdowns of how to play them. And so it's a value for value model.
or you can think of it like the honor system. If you have $10 to give a song, please give it. That's what I'm asking. But it's also the value for value model. Maybe you could be doing guitar lessons and spending $160 every month. So maybe these videos are worth $160 to you. I don't know. I'm putting it out there, and I'm expecting you to give some value back. So consider it, a cup of coffee, a cup of joe. Also, another way to think about it is as like a charitable thing. I know you're paying me and you're keeping my lights on and stuff, but by donating, you're buying me time to make these videos so that I can keep them free. So that's another way to think about it. By you guys giving in, I don't have to have any paywall nonsense, and everyone with access to the internet, people hard on times, young kids who don't have the money, people who just can't prioritize music in their life right now, still gets access to this awesome stuff. So I really believe in the value for value model. To all my patrons, everyone who's been giving on PayPal, Patreon, snail mail, there's all those ways to pay. The links are down below, also at mikesmusicmethod.com, all the different ways to donate. So please consider. I feel like I'm bringing high value, high content level stuff, good quality, certainly excellent quality tabs and whatnot. You might be annoyed with my hairdo, maybe not the best quality. I could, take cues from other YouTubers who are always looking handsome and well dressed. But, I got 3 kids and a day job, and I'm just trying to bring these videos to you. So pardon my ridiculous, you know what I mean. That's it. It's a value for value model. Consider it. Let's go forward. Keep going with the song. Before we do the cool little instrumental break, let's actually put the words in that chorus, at least loosely. So there's the pickup going into 11 where it's, hey me, hey mama, where you been for so long, for so long. Hey me, hey mama, where you been, where you been oh so long. Sorry, I messed up the delivery. I don't know this song that well, but you guys get the idea. You know the song better than I do, so you sing it properly. One thing to note too, when I'm doing these lessons, I'm always trying to make everything really clear, but she is really heavily palm muted. That doesn't really sound that cool on a nylon string guitar. But it makes a big difference. That's what she's doing. So I'm just gently resting without, messing up form, whatever part of your, play normally. And then just kind of like start dropping your hand closer to your torso, like you're bringing it into your body. And naturally, whatever part of your hand or wrist may touch the guitar, it might be here, it might be more like here. Just whatever's natural. You don't want to like bend your hand in any odd way for the palm mute. You want the kind of strumming to feel as natural as possible. And if anyone wants to donate a really awesome steel string guitar to Mike's Music Method, you can do that. Links are down below to hit me up on PayPal, or you can even send a guitar to my P.O. box if you want. I don't have a steel string, believe it or not. I am in love with my nylon guitar, and I had once upon a time I had a really nice steel string, a Husson Dalton. But I was more paranoid about the thing than I was enjoying it because it was a really expensive instrument. And like my kids were young at the time, and like I would gig, but then I'd be paranoid to like leave my guitar even at the venue and like go get a bite to eat. That's the curse of like an expensive instrument. At the time I was driving this like very old, fourth hand Ford Escort, and my guitar was more expensive than my car at the time, which is kind of funny. But so anyways, if anyone wants to donate a nice steel string, then I'll play it for you and I can record with it. But until then, you got me using a flat pick and palm muting a nylon. All right, onward. All right, 27. We did a verse, chorus, verse, chorus. They repeat exactly the same. Then we get this cool little instrumental break. Again, very heavily palm muted. So we pick 5, down, up. This is, again, 27. 5, down, up. And then we just have this cool chromatic thing. We got open, but then it's 2, 3, 4. And I am alternate picking most of these runs. Down, up, down, up. So 5th, down, up, oh, measure 28, we jump back to the A chord. I know it's kind of fast, but we want to have that A chord down, so I'm using my middle finger. And you might get that middle finger there first after the run, and then put the rest of the chord down, you know, however it takes your hands to get there. But then 28 here is hitting that 4th string, down, up, 4th, up, 5th, up. So it's 4th, down, up, 4th, up, 5th, up. And then 29, we hit that 2nd fret on the 4th string again. So we got 2nd fret on the 4th string. Then she does same run as before on the A string. 0, 2, 3, 4. Then back to that E on the 2nd fret, 4th string, and then 4 on the A and open. So really slow. Repeats. Think you guys got it? 30 is a D chord. 4th, down, up, 5th, up, 4th, up. So it's 4th, down, up, 5th, up, 4th, up. And then the next measure, 31 here, we just have 2 on the D string, and then it's a muted up strum. And I'm just like hitting maybe the B and the G string. Doesn't really matter too much. Then the 4th fret on the D string, another mute. Then we do 2nd fret on the G string, so the notes are E, F sharp, A, 2 F sharps, so 2, 4, 2 on the 3rd string, then 2 4th frets on the D string. So we'll do that slow here. 3, 4, 3, 4. Then measure 32, back to the E, but we pick the 4th string first, the D. 6. And it's 4, 6, 6, 6. So anyways, 32 is just 4, down, up, 6, down, up. Then 33 is 4, up. Then it's open on the 6th string. Now when I do the ups, I'm only hitting the top 2. Then it's the 2nd fret on the low string, strum up, and then 4th fret. And if you hit too many of them, right, it's going to sound horrendous. So it's just, really only want to hit the top 2. And if you just hit the top 1, that's fine too. So 33 really slow. 3, 4, 4th string, up, open, 2nd, 4th. Yeah, if you had really big hands, I suppose you could like hold down the chord, but it's not worth it. And then we end here, 30, well, close to the end, couple more measures, 34. Chord 5, then strum up, and then we do that chromatic thing backwards. 4, 3, 2, 0, and a lower 4. 4, 3, 2, 0, 4th on the 6th string. C sharp, C, B, A, G sharp. Then we go back to the A. 5th string, down, up, 6, down, up. But let's do that run together real slow on 34. 3, 4.
Hey me, hey Dusty, I kinda find this chorus annoying after listening to the song so many times trying to learn it.
Yeah, I got a pick in my mouth. You guys ever do that when you're like playing guitar and you're just like gotta type, you know? Half the time the pick's in my mouth. So anyway, we go to the chorus after that. And we don't go all the way through the chorus because she has this the crazy little, some more runs that she does here. So after measure 18 in the chorus, you jump down to the coda, and she's still singing the chorus while doing some of these little runs here. And then the song's over. You'll have all of it. So let's jump to 37, the final chorus, just the second half of it here. guys get the idea. So we kind of have like an A chord, but it doesn't really matter because it's just 5th string, and then it's just a mute up. And then it's that same walk she's done 100 times. 4, 3, 2, 0. Sorry. Yeah, 4, 3, 2, 0, 4 on the low E. Back to 2 on the 5th string. So that's 37. Let's do it together. 3, 4. And then measure 38. We have an A. She strums like the beginning of an A chord. And then it's 2, 3, 4. Then it's 2 on the D string. And she just mutes the string on and up. Then the 4th fret. So I play the 2 and then just lift the 2 and mute it. Then do 4. And then she does open, which kind of sounds out of key, but that's what I'm hearing. And then she goes right into a D chord. It's so fast that it doesn't matter. Right, the G sharp would be in the key, but I'm hearing an open G, kind of a blue note. Let's do 38 nice and slow. 3, 4. One more time. 3, 4. Then 39 finishes the run by hitting the 3rd string in the D chord. So you play that note A, 2nd fret. And then it's a down up. So 3rd, down up. And it's on the 4th string. 0, 4, 3, 2, 0. So 3, 4. And that O is actually in the next measure, 40. And it's just that open, down, up. 4, down, up, 4, up, and then she moves to the 4th fret. Saw that trick before, but here she actually does sound it. I'm not hearing a mute. I'm hearing 4, down, up, 4, up, and then she jumps to the 4th fret. 41 is E chord, 6, down, up, 5, down, up, 6, down, up, 5, down, up, 6, down, up, slow down, ritardando, to an A. Let's do our slow runs. We're going to start at the beginning. We'll go to measure 10, which is that first verse, and then we will repeat it from 2. So intro, verse, verse. 2, 3, 4. Slow run of the chorus starting in measure 11. 2, 3, 4. From the instrumental break in 27, 2, 3, 4. get the idea. There might be some swung notes in there that maybe I missed, but that's it. Go slow. Once you do it real slow with me, always check the reference material. Make sure that you kind of are getting the feel and groove that you want it to be at. From the Coda, so she would do the whole chorus, but then the last time we would jump to 37. So let's take it from 37, 2, 3, 4.
Hey Dusty, out in Alaska, catching fish. Why you freaking making me learn this song?